It's 3 p.m. and hello, welcome to the weather update. It's January 18th, 2020, and we are seeing the snow begin across our area. It's moving in a little ahead of schedule. Moving a little, storm system's moving a little faster than we thought. So here's the radar. You can see we have snow over our area, but you can see here's where the warm air comes in, and here's that warm front coming in. So if we were to draw on this, you'd be able to see here. I'll show you right here that what's going on. So let's get this here. So we'll draw our low, which is up here, and then we'll draw our warm front. So our warm front is right about over here. All right, this is where our warm front is. Seems to be lagging a little bit, the computer. I guess maybe when you use this tool, with the my computer probably can't handle it. But this is the warm front here. Yeah, it's kind of lagging, so it's looking kind of a sloppy warm front right here. Um, and if I change the color, we'll do the cold front, so just get an idea that the cold front is right here. So there's colder air behind this line here. So you get an idea of what we have coming our way here. All right, and I'm not going to draw the whole cold front out, but you can see here that we see the snow breaking out in the cold air ahead of this warm front. And that's basically what's going on. So a closer look at the radar here, and you will see that we do have that band of snow that moved through within the past hour or so across Long Island. There's more precipitation down here. And where this is probably where it is rain. But for us right now, it's snowing across the area, and we're going to take a look at some of the roadways across our area here and see what the roadways pretty much are wet. But the snow has stuck to rooftops, some sidewalks, some building tops, grassy areas, that kind of thing. But nothing really. Yeah, you can see the roads are fine even on the North Shore. The roads are fine. Just a lot of light accumulation there on the ground. Let's see what the South Shore looks like. Same deal. Snow on the sidewalks, but the roads are fine. Let's see what it looks like further out east. Same. Ooh, it looks like it's sticking a little more out east. That's interesting. Maybe because it's a little colder. This is by Edgewood Preserve here. Looking for a nice wintry scene. If we were in Edgewood Preserve, we're not. Yeah, we can see a little snow over there sticking. So it is sticking a little more in Suffolk County versus in Nassau. Let's look at the temperatures across the area. So we're below freezing for the most part here on Long Island. We have temperatures in the upper 20s, maybe closer to 30 in and around Tom's River. I'm curious to see if it's sticking over there too. We'll have to check New Jersey as well. I think this tool allows me to browse New Jersey too, so let's see what it looks like in New Jersey. I think we can do that too. So let's do apologize. My computer is not moving. It's not behaving today. Let's see. Yep, little light accumulation there. Doesn't look like it's snowing as much, but look, even they got a little light accumulation from that band that passed by. That's pretty much what it looks like across our area as far as the snow goes. Yeah, I don't know why this is moving so slowly here. So let's close some windows. Maybe that'll help. And of course we have this going on. They don't even mention the main line being shut down here. That is ridiculous. They're supposed to mention that. So, yeah. We also have the main line shutdown going on. So you need to. Maybe this is it right here. No, that's weird. They don't have it on the map. That's weird. I would expect that to be on the map. Anyway, you just take it slow. There are wet roadways, but again, if you go out in Suffolk County, it's worse. Let's see if we can see 340. That one looks okay. Looks like it was just sticking a little more in Suffolk County. For some reason, around Edgewood Preserve, it seemed to be sticking a little more. Well, that is the Pine Barrens. Oh, yeah, it is sticking a lot more out in Suffolk County. Look at that. So, yeah, you can see a lot of yellow on the map, too, which means the roadways are moving slow. What do we have here? crash on Route 27. So this is what happens when they drive too fast. So yeah, we do have a little bit of snow sticking in Suffolk County. So sticking a little more out in Suffolk than in Nassau, interestingly enough. I guess just because it was a little colder there overnight, maybe. That's why. We're gonna look at the temperatures and see exactly what the temperatures were overnight in Suffolk County, because I'm kind of curious. We have winter weather advisory in effect for our area, except for the southeastern portion of Suffolk County. New York City, Long Island, Westchester, all in winter weather advisories, but no winter weather advisory south of the Raritan in New Jersey. So let's take a look and see what the temperatures. Okay, so 28, snow, freezing fog. Dew point is 25. So dew point's still in the snow range. So yeah, it looks like the temperatures were rising, and then when the snow started, they actually got excuse me there, heavy snow. Look at that. At the observation at 1 o'clock there, actually 2 o'clock, heavy snow, west wind at 13. So there was a little wind with the snow band that came through, and that's probably what covered it. So yeah, it's farming day, but it was very cold overnight. And temperatures dropped down to 20 degree, 20. It's like 20 degrees at Farmingdale. So the ground was plenty cold enough for the snow to accumulate, but the roadways held some residual heat in. Let's see what they were at Islip as far as the minimum temperatures go. 28, 2.26 light snow, and they got down to 18. So a little colder there. Let's go look at our favorite spot, Gabreski Airport, in the middle of the Pine Barrens. And hopefully this area is safe from development. 28 degrees, because this is in the core right here, center of the Pine Barrens. 28 degrees, dew point 21, only a half-mile visibility, and it got down to 13 last night in West Hampton. So plenty cold enough. That's why it's just a little bit colder in Suffolk County, and I think that's what helped the snow accumulate. Maybe the band picked up some energy as it moved into Suffolk County. Anyway, let's take a look at the models here a little bit here at the storm. We're just going to be focusing on the storm in this weather update. So you can see it's a little slow. This is 18Z. The GFS doesn't even have the snow in our area. Didn't even pick up on that band. So you can see the GFS was running slow, and really it will change to rain, but this might all happen a little quicker than what's being modeled on the GFS. So forget about the GFS. We're tossing that out because timing is completely off. I think the NAM is a little more realistic. So the NAM shows that band. This is the 18Z NAM here, showing that band that moved over our area, and we're gonna have like on and off light snow continuing through the afternoon. Maybe a little more heavier bursts. Maybe we'll get another inch or so, but probably, like I said, it's not going to be all that much. And then it changes to rain as we get toward 7, 8 o'clock tonight, and we start seeing whatever snow is on the ground get washed away, unfortunately. And that rain will continue through around a little after midnight, and then it ends. So, like I said, the timing's a little faster on this than originally forecast. So let's see, how much does the NAM give us as far as snowfall goes? It's about right, 1 to 2 inches. Maybe some higher amounts just on north and west of New York City. So this is something I'm in agreement here with on the NAM. If we look at total accumulated precip, you'll see here that could be up to an inch liquid equivalent on Long Island, may be possible when that rain comes, because it will wind up getting heavier. So let's go and look at the dew points, because this is kind of critical here. This also tells you where the rain snow line is. So once those dew points get above freezing, that's when we see that change over to rain. And you can see here that south wind coming in and changing it over to rain for Long Island, and that is something we expect probably at around 6, 7 o'clock. But for now, for the next couple of hours, it's still going to be snowing outside. Let me look at a couple of other models here. The HRRR. So HRRR hangs on to the snow a little longer. Let's see if it's it's initializing properly. So it hangs on to the snow a little longer than the NAM, and it doesn't give us as much rain, which is interesting. So let's see how much snowfall the HRRR gives us. it's a little higher, so it's a little more toward 3 inches. And the HRRR seems to cut it off a little more early, which means maybe we don't see as much rain, and maybe we don't wash away the snowpack. Maybe we get lucky, we might actually have snow on the ground tomorrow. If we have to get really lucky for that to happen, though. So that's the HRRR. I don't know. I think the NAM is a little more realistic here in regards to that. So we can look at the euro as well. I'm not going to look at the euro. No, I'm not going to look at that one. A couple of other models we can use. I really don't want to use those. I think those are the best models we have for once you're in an event, you need something that's got a rapid refresh rate like the HRRR and NAM. So yeah, so we'll have to keep our eye on this storm. Obviously, winter weather advisory in effect, and it's going to be in effect tonight, and this is going to be until 1 a.m. That's for Westchester. Let's look at ours. Yeah, it's going to be in effect 1 a.m. For they're saying that the Weather Service is saying 2 to 4 inches. Interesting. Weather Service is up the map a little bit here. I'm curious to see what their weather map is. We're going to see what their predictions are on this. Look at the event. So they're giving us a little more to the higher end. So they may be going with the HRRR. I mean, it's really a difference of an inch or two at this point. It's not going to be a big snowfall, but it's significant this year because we've hardly had any snow. So if you like the snow, get out there and enjoy it. That's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care.